Hello, and how are you doing? My name's Alessandro with Dream Team Marketing, and I'm excited to be coming to you guys today to be talking about Chapter 2 of How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. For those of you who have not gotten the book yet, by all means, you need to get the book as soon as possible. You need to read this book. This is a must read if you have not read this book yet. If you've already read this book, then you know all the awesome qualities and the principles in here that you can apply to your life that will be everlasting change that you will have in your life. And so I highly recommend get the book and let's read it together. We're doing chapter 2 synopsis today. I'm really excited because this book has really changed my life in such a major way. It's really has shown me a lot of things, not only in my personal life, but in my business life and my family life. It's given me life-changing principles that I can easily apply to see the change, and I highly recommend it for you guys as well. Now, chapter 2 is really cool, okay? There's a secret. There's a secret on how to get people to like you, how to get people and win them to your way of thinking. Have you ever wanted to be able to just call up a friend or call up a colleague or call up a business partner and just say, hey, I got this thing and can you help me out? And without a doubt in their mind, they would be like, yeah, whatever you want, I will go the distance. Or if you ever needed something, you know that you could rely on somebody and you know that you had that loyalty and you had that friendship with them. And so this secret, I got to tell you, is probably one of the biggest secrets you'll ever learn in life in how to communicate and deal with people. And not only will it benefit the person that you do it to, but it will also benefit yourself in a really great way. And so looking at chapter 2 here, it's called The Big Secret in Dealing with People. And a lot of people out there are thinking, I don't like people, I don't like talking to people, I don't like anything. Well, you know what? You're going to have to change that. Because if you're going to be successful, you got to be able to communicate. And you got to be able to communicate your thoughts. And you got to take those thoughts and turn them into action. And you got to really change the mindset of how you look at life. And you need to change it. And you need to realize that without people, you're not going to get very far in life. You're going to need people in your life. And so with that being said, I want to tell you that there's a list of things that many people desire in life and want to achieve in life. And most people do achieve these things. Number one is health and the preservation of life. Food, people want to desire food. People desire sleep. People desire money and the money things can buy. And the things money can buy. People desire life. In general, they desire living. People desire sexual gratification, the well-being of your children. Okay, if you're a parent, you desire the well-being of your children. And the eighth one, which is very important, is people desire a feeling of importance. I'm going to repeat that to you real quick. People desire a feeling of importance. Okay? And I want to say that out of the eight I just mentioned, the first seven, and to some degree, people do achieve in one way or another. But most people don't achieve the feeling of importance. Most people are kind of stuck in this rut of life that gets them to think that there's really no hope, that there's really no end result. We're just going to work the rest of our lives and we're going to die and that's that. And so with that being said, I want to talk to you real quick about the one thing that people desire probably more than anything but don't get it all the time. It's the desire of feeling important. And so the secret here, the secret to this book, or not the secret to the book, but the secret to this part of your life is giving people genuine appreciation. All right, and there's a gentleman by the name of Charles Schwab. In 1921, Andrew Carnegie with U.S. Steel Company paid 38-year-old Charles Schwab $1 million for 1 year's worth of work. Okay, now I don't know if it continued the year after, but it was $1 million. Now in 1921, to put things into perspective, that is a lot of money. In fact, if you made $50 a week, you were well off. Okay. Now, the $1 million salary was before the income tax. Okay, there was no income tax at that time. And so that was a lot of money. That was about $3,000 a day that Charles Schwab was making. Now, Charles Schwab is not a steel worker. In fact, he's never worked in a steel mill before. Um, what it was that Charles Schwab was getting paid to do, well, he's getting paid to run the company. And he was a people person. And he knew the value of people. And he knew how to communicate. And he knew that he can take the company and reach great results, great profits, if you just knew how to handle and deal with the employees that you had. And so I would have to say, from the janitor all the way up to the highest steel mill worker, he probably knew them by their first name. He probably knew things about their family. He was genuinely interested in them, and he had a genuine appreciation for them. Everyone was treated the same. There was no reason to put somebody else above somebody else. Every time he saw somebody walking down the hall, it was just everyone wanted to be close to him, and it was great. And that's what the secret is. The secret is getting a genuine appreciation and giving appreciation to people. So, what does that mean? If we were to take this and apply it to our lives today, well, take time and get to know the people around you. Okay, um, make people feel better, put people up on a ladder, make people feel more important than you. Okay, when somebody does something good, make sure they know that they did something good. Okay, it's not about you. I need you to understand that it's not about you. It's not about what you gain out of it. It's about how that other person feels, and how the other person feels more important. And so that's the key: is have a genuine appreciation for other people, make people feel more important than yourself, put people ahead of yourselves. And you'll come to find out that people see that in you, and they want to be around you, and they're going to like you. One quote here from Charles Schwab. This is just basically sums up what I'm talking about here. This was a quote by Charles Schwab. He goes, "I consider my ability to arouse enthusiasm among my people," said Schwab, "the greatest asset I possess, and the way to develop the best that is in a person is by appreciation and encouragement. There is nothing else that so kills the ambition of a person as criticism from superiors. I never criticize anyone. I believe in giving a person incentive to work. I am anxious to praise but loath to find fault. If I like anything, I am hearty in my approbation and lavish with my praise." And so that's from Charles Schwab, one of the wealthiest people in 1921, well, one of the highest paid people in 1921. And that's it. That's the secret. And you can do this in your team. You can build your team up, and your team will work for you. And not only that, but you can apply this in your personal lives. You can apply this with your spouses. You can apply this with your children. You can apply this with your boss if you're working a regular job, a 9-to-5 job, or you're working a job. You could do this with your team in DS Domination, and I guarantee you're going to see results. I guarantee you're going to see results. And so hopefully that clarifies some things. I wish you guys the most success, and I'm excited that you guys are reading along with us here in How to Win Friends and Influence People. And we will see you soon.